Welcome to the Intuitive Messenger channel. I am Mitchell, your Intuitive Messenger, and this is your energy forecast for today. What is today? Wednesday, September the 17th, 2014. As always, thank you for taking time to watch this video. Retweet, post, subscribe to YouTube. I made it over 900. I want to be over 1,000 before I get back from Spain. So share. So thank you. So today is the 17th day of the month. 17 is our star card in the major arcana of the tarot. The tarot. I'm from Polk County, so it's tarot. These are tarot cards. So 17 is star. It's about hope, new beginnings. It's rebuilding after the tower collapse from yesterday. And 17 also boils down to number 8, because 1 plus 7 equals 8, and 8 is our strength card. Strength is just, it is what it is. It's strong, it's powerful, it's strength. It can be that willpower too, but also strength can come from allowing things to happen. Because my gosh, sometimes you want to force the shit out of something. Wow, that needs a cup of coffee right there. When I teach my body flow class or body balance to those of you outside of the US, it's a combination of Tai Chi, Pilates, and yoga. And I always say when we get to especially like the twist track and the hip opener track and the forward fold track, which is about mainly just stretching aspects, I always say, especially to the guys in the class, this is where you cannot be a masculine dynamic person and force this to happen. You have to allow the stretch to happen. And that takes strength, because it's like, I see a goal. I want to get it done. I want to touch my toes. It's not going to happen because the muscles automatically, fibers won't release because they're fighting against it. So allow. So that's number 8, strength card. And then all the numbers add up. You're going to give you 24. And if you add 2 plus 4, you're going to get 6, which is lovers. So we're building on this recipe. Star card, strength card, lovers card. And then the card I pulled for today was the 5 of Wands. It is often about fussing, fighting, arguing, internal, spiritual, sexual, just moving, shifting, changing, because number 5 is one of the most dynamic numbers I know. At least it feels that way to me. And the image on my deck, this Chiramaketti deck, is like 5 branches on a tree, beating each other with their clubs. And I think it was Wayne Dyer who said this, and he probably got it from somebody else, or it could have been his, but he said it makes no sense for the branches on the same tree to be fighting with each other, because they have the same trunk and the same roots, which is a metaphor for life and for families, but also for the world. We're all come from the same place, but yet we're fighting, fussing, arguing. My branch is bigger than your branch. Well, my branch has more leaves. Well, my branch has fruit on it. Yeah, can you tell I'm ready for vacation? That's where I am. So, boom, done. So let's dive into some Lenormand to continue to add to the recipe of this day called forecast. If you're doing development, what that is this is where you take a moment. You can either pause the video, or before you came on, you may have written down what the Lenormand card may look like, feel like. You can write down a number, images, shapes, colors, smells, or just what you know. So the card for today from Lenormand is 36, the cross. This is the last card of the deck. The cross is often about crosses that you bear, trials, tribulations, burdens, things that you carry. Very, very, Christian in a lot of its forms of, Christ carrying that cross up the hill and releasing the cross. I remember Dolly Parton from the movie Straight Talk. She said, honey, come down off the cross because somebody needs the wood. Alrighty then. So my overhead light just decided to go out. Come down off the cross because somebody needs the wood. Very interesting. So let me pull a tarot card to go along with this. Maybe we'll get some more light. This is 3 of Swords. This is tears, loss, pain, suffering. So this is definitely, I kept thinking, yeah, I can make this real positive today, even though that 5 of Wands is there. But let me tell you, the cross is about burdens, and it's tough. And you know what? Thank you. They're telling me why I read something this morning, and it was going to be my focus, but no, it's not. In the middle of I Am the Word by Paul Selig. Just downloaded his 3rd book, because I know I'm going to finish this one on my trip, and I'll get to the other one before I come back. But this is what Paul wrote at one point, or his guide said. Pain is pain, suffering is optional. And that is something that a lot of people have heard, and he said it's a true statement. And these are his guides speaking. He said, people suffer emotionally because it gives them what they need. And that goes back to a lot of that victimhood. People suffer emotionally because it gives them what they need. And that's about victimhood. You know, I watch chat rooms, I watch blogs, I watch Facebook. And, you know, someone will get on there and go, oh my gosh, it's a horrible day. And then immediately what happens? You got those, you know, cancer, motherly Taurus type people. Sorry, not all cancers are like this. But typically they, oh, honey, it's okay. You're going to be fine. Yes, I'm here, you know, sending you love and light. And that's all good and positive. But that victimhood immediately got someone to come and give them what they needed, was attention or energy or a moment of uplifting, where they're still searching outside for what they have internally inside, which is all they need. They're whole, they are complete. And I think this is part of my personal growth, because believe me, I've been there, done that, know it, still have my moments of it. But I also realize, and this is part of the reason why I don't search out a whole lot of people to give me personal readings. I'll pull my cards every once in a while, like I pulled to see what the trip was going to look like, just for safety, just for maybe to change some energies of things. But it all looked really good and fun and positive, and I actually might be doing some work on over there. That was kind of weird. I will be taking my cards. 100 euros for a 30-minute session. Already got it figured out. Spirit told me this morning. But yeah, so people do that. And the light's back on. Alrighty then. So it's going to be a fun day. So, ta-da! Yes, so most people go, that was Evan. It probably was him. If Evan, you can turn it back off again. If it was somebody else, you can leave it on. But yes. And then what I was going to say, but that came out as part of the intuitive development, is this. So many of you post that you love watching this, watching me. You know, this time is your coffee morning time. You know, the smiley face. I truly appreciate it. And as I'm reading I Am the Word, I'm getting confirmations of what I know is true. And that is, I am a vessel. I am allowing the energy to flow through me. It is not because of me, but it is because I'm allowing. That's the part I play. I'm allowing this to flow through me. So I know you feel good. I know you like this. I love doing this. I love sitting in front of this. I'm getting as much as you're getting from this. That's the beautiful part of this, because I'm allowing the energy flowing through me. I'm experiencing it myself. It's flowing through me. So when you let it flow through, you're going to feel the same fun I feel. Now you know why I'm so high in the morning. And Spirit said, you know, it's like when I used to watch Ellen DeGeneres' show all the time, the talk show. You know, her show was pretty positive, pretty fun. You know, she didn't have a whole lot of down, dense, heavy, negative stuff. And she's into some of this stuff, and her talk and her speak and stuff like that. She's still living her life in front of the public, and I think she's doing a pretty good job. But the point is, she was another one of those who was a vessel to allow it to flow through her onto the screen, onto millions. And that's why people tune in to see her, and to see who she brings on, what she brings on, the high vibration and the uplifting stuff that she does. You know, it's kind of the same reason why I like to watch Super Soul Sunday now, because Oprah's bringing on all these guests that are high vibration, telling their stories of the dense heaviness moving up and out through the high vibration. So I thank you for what you say to me, about me, you know, around me, all that stuff. I'm continuing to fine-tune this vessel, this vehicle. My goal is to continue to raise my personal vibration so that I can continue to let that energy flow through me. And I'm watching, you know, this YouTube channel grow, my Facebook grow, the work grow. And you're helping. You're a part of that. You know. I always thought it was funny years ago when the stars would say, "I do this because of the fans. Without you, I'd be nothing." Well, you're absolutely right. You know. So, and if I had one person watching, or I have 1,000 watching, I'm thrilled. But again, I will continue to raise my vibration. That is my commitment and my intention. My intention is to raise my vibration, listen to Spirit, deliver what I feel I need to. So tomorrow morning I will be doing a message, don't get me wrong, but it's going to be a weird one. I don't know, Spirit's showing me like 12 days, 12 numbers, 12 cards. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be one video. So thank you. All that being said, oh yeah, I forgot, intuitivemessenger.org. I put the prefix 5-course spread combo up, basically with you know, Bill Tarot's Dynamic Spreads deck. You get to pick, let me kind of show you what you're going to get to pick. So we've got all these cards. There are like 20 cards here. So what you do is The first one is the theme. So you pick the theme. It'll be like love, passion, fears, material abundance, work, career. Then the next thing you pick is explore you. Then you pick what you need to learn, let go of this, hopes, fears, another option. And then you explore considerations, which could be the pros and cons. And you pick in one of each area. And then actions. And then finally, conclusions. So you get to pick one from each area, and then what I do is I take those five cards that you pick from Bill's deck, and I lay them down, and then I pull the appropriate number of tarot cards on top of that, which could be 1, 2, it could be 5, just depending on Spirit's leading there. So it's a real cool deck. I will not be getting to any of these before I go, but here's the dealio. If you purchase this while I'm in Spain, I will come back and do them, in order of purchase. I'm going to get to them that way. So it's open. You can purchase them. And then when I get back from Spain, which will be October 2nd, I'll start doing them. Probably get them done by the following weekend, which is like the 11th or 12th. I should be able to get through them unless y'all go crazy on me. But I'll let you know. So thank you. Namaste to y'all. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy. It's going to be a fun day with the burdens and the crosses and the wands and all that good fun stuff. So ride the wave. Stay high vibration no matter what. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.